everybody. John from Retired Rider. Hope you all are doing well today. Nope, not sitting on the bike again today. It's actually back down at the shop, getting put on the dyno. We think that the gaskets, the exhaust gaskets, might have got crimped or smashed or something in there because we got a lot of popping going on. So he's going to put it on the dyno first and see if he can get some of that out. If not, then we're going to address the fact that we think there might be some gasket issues in the exhaust. So I don't see why the tune would have changed. It was perfectly fine last year. So, and this year when I start riding, I noticed some popping and everything. And I don't know, we're talking when I dropped it off today about possibly being the exhaust gasket. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So hopefully we get it back tomorrow, which today is, I believe today is the 13th of June. Because on the 16th, we're leaving to go to Gatlinburg. So we're hoping that he can tune it, get it back in tune. I don't see, like I said, how it could have came out of tune. Maybe get it back in tune. If not, hopefully he'll have time to put the gaskets on before we have to leave Thursday, because we do need the bike back tomorrow night, which will be Wednesday night, so we can have everything set and ready to go for Thursday morning. That's why I'm sitting on the stool. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and talk about a few things. I did notice that a lot of YouTubers are doing some videos about the Harley shutdowns and Harley going woke and just, you know, all that stuff that's going around right now. And to be honest with you, why Harley shutting down their plants? I really don't care. Why is Harley going broke? I really don't care. I don't care if they're going woke. I don't care if they're going broke. I don't care if they're shutting down their plants. I just really don't care. Yeah, I love Harley. I obviously have a Harley. I have a Harley channel about Harley. So not just about Harley. We love all bikes here. It doesn't matter what it is. Harleys, Indians, it doesn't matter what it is. Jap bikes, you name it. We love all. Anything on 2 wheels and 3 wheels. We love it all. But I don't know. I'm just getting to the point where I'm just getting a little bit tired of it all. I'm getting tired of all the woke crap with Bud Light, the woke crap, you know, with the Harley Davidson logo on the can. I'm just past it all, to be honest with you. I look at it this way. If you own a business like Harley or like Budweiser or whatever the case may be, and you want to take a chance on going woke, or whether it be, you know, whatever it be, you know, supporting whatever. I ain't gonna name names or name, you know, people or anything like that. But if you want to do that and go woke, man, that's up to you. Do what you gotta do. If it backfires on you, it backfires on you, and then those companies will have to pay the price. Like Budweiser is paying the price right now. They're paying the price. They're losing billions and billions of dollars over what obviously was a mistake. It was that they went away from their base, the people that buy their product, and now they're paying the price. Same thing happened with Target. You know, I mean, they did some things they shouldn't have done, and now they're paying the price. Now, if Harley pays a price over this can with Budweiser, then Harley will pay the price. It's all up to the consumer anyway. You know, if people boycott you because of things you do, then that's on you. It is what it is. I mean, I'm just past it all. If I see a company that's doing something that I don't support, yeah, will I boycott them? I don't know if I boycott them per se. I just wouldn't put, you know, if not buying their products is boycotting them, I guess, then I'm boycotting them. I mean, I'm just not going to support anything that I deem to be, you know, not right. If I deem that whatever the company is supporting politically or socially is not right, then yeah, I'll probably step away from that company. It's just it's up to the individual. You know, do what you want to do. If you want to drink Bud Light, drink Bud Light. You know, if you don't. If you want to buy Harleys, buy Harleys. If you don't. I mean, it's all up to you. It's all up to the individual. And if this stuff, if most of the country decides they don't want to buy a Harley because they've gone woke and put their name on their logo on a Budweiser can, then so be it. I mean, it is what it is. Let the majority rule. Let the majority rule. The majority rules. It's the majority of how you feel. The majority feels. Excuse me. Let that rule. If that's the case, so be it. You know. Do I think Harley's going to close their doors and go broke? No. Do I think that Indian is going to pick up and be better than Harley because of a can that Harley, put their name on? No. Do I think that Budweiser will eventually go broke? Now, that's another thing. I think that, Budweiser is definitely in trouble. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, I mean, I hate to say it like this, or I hate to say this, it's like, who cares? Who cares? You know what? I don't care anymore. Like I said, if you want to put, transgender stuff on your company somehow, or tie your company to transgender stuff, you want to tie your company to transgender stuff toward kids and stuff like that, I'm not going to support you. I mean, I'm just not going to. But if other people do you. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just tired of hearing it. I think it's ridiculous. I think these companies should realize, hey, we should stick to selling a product and not, go into the social stuff, not go into the political stuff, and just stay out of it. Just stay out of it. And then, they won't have any trouble. Just stay neutral. I mean, all you got to do is stay neutral and you stay out of the trouble. There is no trouble. But, of course, YouTubers, mainstream media, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's got to throw everything in, make everything, it's always got to be a big thing. It's always got to be a big thing, a big disaster. And oh my God, one side sees it this way, one side sees it that way. And it's just getting to be ridiculous in this country when it comes to stuff like this. It's getting to be ridiculous. You guys know me. I don't like to get political, but sometimes it just gets to the point where you're just like, enough is enough. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If you're a ball player, a movie star, actor, whatever the case may be, I don't want to hear your opinion on social views or political views. I don't care about your personal beliefs. Keep them to yourself. If you're gay, do you. Keep it to yourself. I don't need to know. That's your business. It's nobody else's business. But when you're pushing stuff on kids, like Target has, and your Budweiser, and you're kind of pushing things on people, that's where I have a problem. Just don't push your political views and your social views on other people. Especially, you would think these businesses would know better. And you would think they'd stop doing it because it does affect them. But you would think they would know better and stop doing that. But getting back to Harley, with the plant shutdowns, and I hear people getting on there trying to explain why they shut this plant down, trying to explain why they shut that plant down. I understand plant shutdowns. And I understand quality control issues. There was having some quality control issues and things like that. That happens in every plant. That happens in everything. Whatever you're making. Whether you're whatever you're machining turbo housings. You could be doing whatever, and you're going to have quality issues. Sometimes plants shut down. Shortage of parts, which we've been having a lot of those issues since COVID. These things happen. It doesn't mean it's a failure of a company, or a company's going to just totally collapse because they got to shut down a plant for a few weeks, or shut down this for a few weeks till they figure out the quality issue, till they get better parts in. Whatever the case may be. Doesn't mean it's a total collapse and failure of Harley or any company that has those issues. I've been in companies that had those issues and they didn't collapse and fall apart. So I think people just read too much into things sometimes, and it just gets totally out of control. Another thing I wanted to touch on, we did have a couple of videos back about giving away a Harley Davidson pocket watch, and because we wanted to do something for our viewers and just try to give something back for you guys watching our videos and supporting the channel. And I said on the next video, if we got 50 comments, that we would draw a name from the 50 comments and give that watch away. Well, unfortunately, I don't know why we did not get to 50 comments, so we did not give the watch away. Now, there is another video coming up here tomorrow evening, so we'll try again. We'll see if we get 50 comments. If we don't, then it is what it is, and maybe we'll just pick whoever comments on that video. We'll pick a name. My wife will put the names that the people that do comment in a hat. I'll let my wife pick it out, and I'll, announce on my next video or a couple videos after that who won, and we'll send the watch out. But anyway, like I said, we just wanted to give something back to you guys for supporting us and watching our videos. And we do that. We will not ever ask you for money on this channel. I've said this a million times. I've said it over and over and over again. Probably not a million times, but I've said it several times. That's not what we're on. That's not what we're about here. We're not about making YouTube our income or anything like that. That's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to buy anybody. We're not trying to say, here's a gift, watch our channel because we're going to give you a gift. That's not what we're doing. We're just saying, hey, we appreciate you guys, and we just want to throw a little appreciation out. That's all we're doing. But getting back to the Harley plant shutdowns and all that stuff, yeah, I think people just they're putting too much into it. It's like it, and I got a little bit caught in that trap too. Like, well, Harley's doing this and Harley's doing that, and Harley's pissing me off. And companies are gonna make you mad. They're not gonna exactly make every bike to what you think their specifications should be. Harley's producing a product based on what they want to put out, and I'm sure they do marketing and see what people want, things like that, and that's what they're going to do. But they're not going to be able to make everybody happy on every motorcycle they put out, on every part or every design or anything like that. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. There's always going to be somebody that's doesn't like one thing or another. They might not like the handlebars. They might not like the brakes. They might like the suspension. We're all like that. There's things about our bikes we don't like. That's why we do upgrades. And it's not just like that with Harley. There's, Kawasaki, Honda, things like that. You see people all the time on videos, they're upgrading something on their Honda, Goldwing. They're upgrading something on their Kawasaki. That's what you do. If the bike you buy, you love it, but it's not meeting to your specifications, like how you want it to ride, or suspension, or tires, or handlebars, you upgrade it. You change it. Harley's not going to say, well, this group of people likes this set of handlebars, so we'll put this here, or this group likes this handlebars, we'll put this here on these bikes. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's why they have a certain set of handlebars that go on, their bikes, or, whatever the case may be. Brakes. I mean, look at the license plate bracket. If you guys watched that video, that just fell apart on me. I mean, they're not going to just throw, these really expensive license plate brackets at their bikes. They're just not going to do it. So we, as a consumer of Harley, purchasers of Harley, we just have to go, if we love our Harleys that much, we just have to go and upgrade these parts. We just have to upgrade. I mean, it is what it is. And it's not just like that with Harley. It's like that with a lot of motorcycle manufacturers. There's things you're going to have to upgrade. I see it all the time. I see it on Honda. Like I said, Honda. I see it with all bikes, all manufacturers, where people are upgrading because what they bought is not what they bought is what they wanted, but there's certain things on there they're going to upgrade because they don't want what's on there, if you get what I'm saying. So that's going to happen. So we need to just kind of just chill about Harley, me too, me included, and just, if you want to buy a Harley, buy a Harley. If you don't. Now, there is legitimate beefs with Harley as far as the pricing. I will give you that. I mean, the pricing is not just with Harley, it's just with a lot of manufacturers, motorcycle manufacturers. The pricing is just getting real high. And that has a lot to do with the economy and things that are going on in the country these days. It's just crazy out there. So we have to understand too that Harley has vendors. Those vendors are raising their prices. So Harley is raising their prices because they got to pay higher prices for their parts and from their vendors. So you're going to get higher prices. It goes down a line. It's not just Harley saying, okay, we're going to charge $60,000 for this bike, or $40,000 or $30,000 because we just want to. It's because they have to make a profit, and if their vendors are upcharging or raising their prices for like the brakes they buy or the parts they buy, the suspension they buy, and things like that, then Harley has to up their prices. Now, do they have to up their prices as high as they have? Probably not. But all we can do is just, as consumers, is if we can't afford it, we can't afford it. If you can't afford to ride a Harley, then you just can't afford to ride a Harley. You know, there are other bikes out there. There's Indian. I'm not sure how much, if they're a lot cheaper than Harleys. I'm not sure. I'm not an Indian person, so I don't know. But I do know the Kawasaki's, the Hondas, and things like that, they can go for less money than the Harleys do. And you're not, when you go to Honda or anything like that, you're not going down in quality, in my opinion. That's my opinion. And these are all just my opinions. You guys might not agree with it, and that's fine. If you don't, put it down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about everything I just said in this video. Let me know how you feel, your thoughts, how you feel about it. But yeah, I'm just getting to the point where I'm looking at all these channels and I'm watching all these videos and I'm thinking, you know, and I'm guilty of it too. And I'll say when I'm guilty of something, I'll admit it. But I'm looking at all these videos and I'm thinking, all right, enough's enough. You know what I mean? You know, and I understand a lot of it is, with it, I'll call out the YouTubers. I'll call out everybody. A lot of it is, you know, clickbait. They want you to watch their videos. They're making money. They're monetized. They're making money off their videos. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They want you to watch. They want to throw out all this negativity, throw out all this stuff to get you to watch their channel or whatever the case may be, so they can get views and make money off that monetization. That's what a lot of that is. Like I told you on this channel, we don't care about that. We don't care about the monetization. We don't care about making money off videos. We don't care. We're not making a dime off our videos. And it's not just because we don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers. It's just we don't care. We don't care. We just want to put out a product, get my opinion out there, put out a good video, put out a good channel, and give something for people to watch that they'll enjoy. That's what we do on this channel. But a lot of that is they want to stir the pot to get views, get thumbs up, get that analytic, get that, you know, algorithm, and get money. That's what a lot of that's about. So in my opinion, I think we just all need to chillax a little bit, relax about Harley. Harley's not going anywhere. Harley's not failing. The only thing that like I said, I'll get back to it one more time. The only thing I believe about Harley is their pricing. And I also gave you a reason why I think their pricing is going up. Now, I might be totally off base. Maybe Harley is just pushing a higher price to make more profit. But you got to understand, in today's world, when the vendor raises their price, you try to find a vendor that's cheaper. And you might try to find a vendor that's cheaper, but then you're going to a cheaper product, a cheaper quality product, and that's not good. So that when they raise their prices, then Harley has to raise their prices. It's just how it's like trickle down economics. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, Harley has, if their vendors raise the price, then Harley has to raise the price. I mean, that's how you make money. That's how it works. So anyway, that's just my thoughts and opinions today. Like I said, you guys might totally disagree with me, and that's fine. I mean, I was upset with Harley putting their logo on the Budweiser can, but hey, you know, Harley's got to do what Harley's got to do, and Harley has to pay the price if that's the case. Budweiser's paying a price. People didn't like it, and I didn't like it, and I don't like it, but I don't drink Bud Light anyway, so it doesn't affect me one way or another. So it didn't affect me from the get-go, only I just thought it was crazy that they did it. So, and I think it's crazy that Harley did put their logo on the can. But if it's something they had in the works long ago and they had a deal and a contract to do that or whatever, then Harley's got to hold up its end. So if Harley pays a price for it, then Harley pays a price for it. These companies pay a price, then they pay a price. Then it's up to them to change what they're doing. Anyway, like I said, just my opinion. I'm not trying to make you guys feel any certain way or believe any certain way. You know, everybody's got their opinions and they're entitled to it. Everybody's got their way they feel and they're entitled to that. And I respect everybody and I give everybody respect, and I respect everybody's opinion on this channel and how they feel. So anyway, if you disagree with me, have an issue with it, I have no problem with that. You know that. I enjoy the comments. Put it down in the comments section. We'll have a discussion about it. Anyway, you guys be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care now.